Hi, I'm Luis Ifigenio. I'm a co-founder of the OLD BESSIE, an editing services for busy photographers. We just announced last week the launching of the OLD BESSIE, and I'm making this video to explain a little bit more how we work, how can we help you guys on the editing. I know a lot of photographers struggle with editing and they have a lot of time doing that, and they need more time for growing their business and spending time with their family and friends. So we built this company just to help you, and now we can go across our website and I can show you a little bit a tour about our services and how can we help you. This is our main page. As you can see, we are doing a launching offer of 30% in all orders at this launching phase of the OLD BESSIE. And this is a great opportunity for you to test, to work with us and get advantage of the discount and learn a little bit more of how we work and how we can help you with your editing. So we have these two main categories of editing. The first one, it's Lightroom editing. It's more developed for people that have bigger projects, like wedding photographers usually do. So they have to batch editing several photos in a row, and Lightroom editing is a very good for that. So here you can see an example of what standard editing we will do. So this is one of my own wedding pictures. And then it was cropped, it was converted to black and white, and some work of dodge and burning to give the detail and even enhance the expressions for the photo, and composition wise become more attractive too. So you can learn more about the Lightroom editing on our editing tab. Here you can see more examples of before and after. We can do some changes on the images accordingly to the instructions that photographers tell us to do. And then you can see that we have several options. The first one is sculling. So photographers send us all the entire gallery, entire project, and tell us the number of images that they like us to select. And that's the first part of their workflow that they would like to outsource also. And then there's two main editing options. So the basic option, we can color correct, brightness and contrast, noise reduction and sharpening, and conversion to black and white. That the conversion to black and white is also a common question that people ask us is who decides the conversion to black and white. We are open to that. So there are photographers that decide which images that they like for us to convert to black and white. The other give us the freedom to decide, and we will decide on our meeting which are the ratio between color and black and white images. Some photographers would like us to have the two options of each image. So we will edit on color, and we will edit some images again in black and white. So they have these two options for album design and to send the clients special options for each photo. On the standard option, you can see here you have the same same settings as the basic option, adding with the cropping, creative cropping, as you can saw on the previous image that I show you, and dodge and burn, so we can work a little bit more specifics on each part of the image, and the HESL adjustment, so we can be a little bit more picky with color and saturation of each color. So that's our standard editing. An additional service that we provide, it's selection and edit of blog posts. So after this the editing of the entire project, we will pick the best images, and we could create a strong story or great narrative for a blog post. So as soon as you receive the image, they will be ready to publish on your website. So on our meeting, we will ask you for the settings that you will love to have on your website in terms of size and compression and all that. So if you order the blog post, as soon as we send you the catalog back, there's a folder with all the files that you will need for your blog post. You can see some more examples of before and after. This is an amazing photograph from Pedro Lopez. And here you can see all the process in 8 steps. So the first step is we schedule a Skype call, and we can discuss what are your settings and your presets that you mostly like to edit. We'll always ask you for a collection of images or an online gallery that could represent you as an artist, so that we can have this as a reference or a guideline for our following edits. So the editor will check this out and have these prints when editing your work. So that your work could be consistent all over the board. If you are editing, or if you outsourcing to us, so consistency for us is a big thing. So that's the way we will like to work, and for our editors to know exactly what your settings are, and we can work with that, building your own style. Then you must load your photos for a Lightroom catalog, the latest version always, so that you can have sync with the catalogs. You need to build your smart preview, so you are working on a smart preview based, and then you export your catalog. You could add another folder with the presets that you mostly use, as we discussed on our meeting, and then you label your catalog. So this is important. So you can label your catalog in terms of date and your studio name and your project, and then you will upload this zip file to WeTransfer or Dropbox, and then when you go to our order form, you can just leave us the link of your catalog there. So as you can see, this is the order form. So that's your business info that you need to type in, your project name, and then the WeTransfer link. So you copy your link over here, the option that you like us to work in, and special notes that if you need some special requirements for this specific project, just please let us know on the form. and then our turnaround is from 5 to 10 business days. Rush options are available, so if you need your catalog back before these timings, just please let us know, and we will send you a specific quote for that. If you are available to deliver on that rush option, of course. And then you can see these examples of more examples of before and after on the website. Some images here from Ian Allegre. He has this common look through all the body of work that we needed to respect, and we needed to come across to sync with all the images that they send us. The same thing about Daniel Minkong Kim, for his work, commercial work, and street photography work as well, with a very strong aesthetic. And here this is an example of Jerry Bishop photo. So this was color grading, also some retouching. So on this image, we did some retouching on some noise on the sand and the sea. I removed the people on the background, and even small details of a football field lighting pole that was removed. So a little bit of retouching too on this photo. So the retouching is another service that we provide. So you can see this example. This is both of them are my photos from my latest weddings. So on the left side, we can see that this a cool white places that this was a winery. So this is reservatories for the wine. But I didn't like. I liked the color, I liked the shape, but I didn't like the stairs and this iron structures over in the background. So I've just removed for a cleaner photo, and I think it became a little bit better that way. The same thing on the right image. We did some dodge and burning on a bird and the bride. We did some color work too, and then we removed the lightning pole on the right, a little bit of the building on the bottom of the bird, and on the trees also. So this is an examples of some retouching that we do on images. So the process here is a little bit different. The quote is specific for each image, so we need to know what are the timings that we are going to take on each image. So we will quote from that. So if there's a image like that needs a lot of retouching, especially in architecture or portraits, it's good for us to have a markup. So you can send your own markups, or we at Old Bessie, we can build a markup, send back to you to let you know if that's what you have in mind, and then we can retouch after that. So here's a clear example of things that were marked up. So remove the antenna, clean this wall, darken the darker floor, whitening, and discolorate the saturation of the white bench and this white wall too. Clean the grass, remove some objects, fire objects, and some lamps on the left of the image, so that it was not part of the architectural project. So if you are an architectural photographer, product photographer, portrait photographer, and you need some extra retouch on the images, this could be your services that we will provide for you. The same year, this is an image of Jeremy Bishop. As you can see, with the floor was a little bit dirty, with some light specks too. The wall with a lot of tire noise, because this is it was a tunnel, a parking lot, so there was a lot of noise from the tires. We lightened the image up. We removed the lighting on the ceiling, and removing some dust, also dust and scratches on the ceiling, and we did a lot of some cloning on their skin, so that the image will become a little bit more cleaner and pleasant to the eye. So these are our main services that you can order from us. Here is our contact page. So if you have any questions, if you need anything from us, just please get in touch. I would love to meet you and talk to you about what we can help you. And please join our newsletter, because we are going to, during the year, making some special announcements and special offers. So for you to be engaged with our work and our offers, please join us. And don't forget also to follow us on Instagram. We are going to be active on that too. So I hope you here at OLD BESSIE that we can help you growing your business, and let you have the time that you need for your family and friends. So we're glad to help. So see you.